Hello, this is Bridget Rau with Divine Essentials. Hello, how are you guys? So we're going to do a reading for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. You can be the Virgo or you can be asking about a Virgo. Take it how it resonates. Try not to get, stuck on man and woman stuff like that. I read the energy of cards, but you could be either person within this energy. So take what resonates, leave the rest. And if this is resonating for you, there will be an extended version available. But we're going to be tapping in just to see some overall energies for those who are either Virgo or dealing with Virgo at this time. All right. So I've got the Seven of Pentacles, the Three of Swords in reverse, the Page of Wands, the Death card, and the Ace of Pentacles. All right. So with the Seven of Pentacles, in this here, the Three of Swords coming out upside down in reverse. I feel like you are healing. It's funny because I looked over here and I see the Four Swords. So whatever heartache you've been holding on to, or possibly whomever you're dealing with, the overall energy here is one of healing and growing. So the Seven of Pentacles is about growing, and typically the Three of Swords can be seen as heartache. So whatever heartache you've been holding on to, or possibly whatever heartache the person you've been dealing with is holding on to, maybe the both of you are in a time of healing that and releasing that. And you could also be dealing with some time out, like just going within, reflecting, taking time to meditate, just to pull yourself away from the pack or the wolves within your life, so that you can focus on really watering yourself, loving yourself unconditionally. It's almost like this sense of being your own companion and doing what's right for you, to let go of whatever has been hurting you or holding you back within life. You could be, letting go of people too, like certain people around you. You may be noticing there's been a change. It just feels like there's a lot of stuff going on here, depending upon who you are, because it just feels like each of you could be dealing with this in your own way, but the overall energy is one of healing and pulling out daggers from your heart. So that could be things that have happened with friends, that could be things that have happened with a lover, that could be your family. It just seems like there's a lot of stuff happening where you're taking this time to really become a better version of yourself and to do what's right for you rather than everybody else around you, okay? So definitely transformation happening. And the Death card has been coming out a lot recently. I know we're almost at the end of the Scorpio season now, but I feel like that's kind of just indicating what you've been going through is a lot of transformation and letting go of whatever's been hurting you and holding you back from a valuable new start in your life and getting creative. Almost like it's like you're at that spot where it's like the new dawn is about to come, It just feels like that energy of this rising sun is coming, things are going to be better, like the birds are going to be chirping. So you could still be kind of in the throes of darkness, or, it feels like you were kind of maybe depressed and isolated, pulling yourself away, but you needed to do that in some instances. For some of you, you could already kind of be coming into that Page of Wands energy where you're ready to face the day, or it could be going back and forth. You could have some days where it's better than others. You feel good about where you're at, and then there can still be moments where this stuff maybe comes up and trickles, but it does feel like this is where you're headed, okay? So if you're not already here feeling a little bit better about what's going on, I think that as this energy shifts, that's where you're going to be. You're going to be like, it feels a little bit better now. I've let go of whatever was blocking me and holding me back. And it feels like this is something that could be happening collectively. So this could be happening to somebody that you're interested in, or within regards to your personal life, people around you. But let's see, whomever you're here within your connection dealing with, or if there is somebody you're dealing with, what they're thinking about at this time. This could also be what you're thinking about, so take it as it resonates. But let's see what is going on within the mind. The Two of Pentacles. So, and the Ace of Wands is on the bottom here. The Ace of Wands is about a new beginning and passion. And then I'm seeing the Knight of Cups and the Eight of Wands. So it feels like whoever you're asking about, they may be going back and forth in their mind thinking about what they're going to do to have this, okay? Should I say something? Should I hold myself back? Should I make a romantic offer? Should I, cross this distance? So if there's been physical or emotional distance between you and somebody else, it's like this person could be really juggling around in their mind what to do at this point. And that could be a reflection of their own healing, Like I was picking up here, maybe this person had gone off into like a time of retreat. It could have even been an extended amount of time for some of you. This could have been stuff that was like under the surface for years and years. It definitely feels like it was a big thing that was like causing some pain and keeping people from their 10 of Cups. So whomever you're asking about, they're thinking about, walking away from that type of stuff, like that heartache and that energy of needing to be like withdrawn and pulled away and, stuck within the throes of darkness. But it feels like they're still kind of going back and forth, and that could be a reflection of the energy I was picking up, where some days are maybe better than others. So on some days it's like they feel this passion, they feel this confidence, and then on other days they could be kind of still a little held back or a little withdrawn, fearful. All right, but it definitely feels like this person's thinking about new beginnings, new energy, thinking about making action and taking a movement here, but there's still something that's kind of keeping them held back from what they, and I feel like they know, or they think that if they were to do this, this could lead them towards their 10 of Cups, which is your happy ending. So let's see what may be holding this person back. Alright, we got the 10 of Swords, the Hangman, and the Page of Swords. So, like I was saying, this person does feel like this is where they're wanting to go. They're wanting to take action. They're wanting to have like this romantic offer within themselves to go pursue something fresh and energetic and balanced. But what's holding them back is the 10 of Swords. This is a painful ending. So, if there was a painful ending between the two of you, that could be a part of their, like, juggling. Like, I don't know if I should go back. I don't know if this person is going to receive me. Like, they could have done a lot of healing work. They could have worked on whatever caused the painful ending between the two of you. But they may still be unsure of how to approach it. Or if it's even approachable, okay? Because if they really daggered you in the back, or maybe you daggered them in the back, they could be worried about if they're going to be accepted. And with the Hangman, this again is that goes along with this energy here, and I'm noticing the wolves too. I feel like for some of you, whatever caused the painful ending was outside influence too. Like, this could have been friends or family or karmic partner. There was something here toxic or karmic that needed to be healed, and it needed to be like broken away from. So I feel like you may have both had to have done this in your life, where you needed to recognize the people around you that weren't serving you, or recognize the relationships that were hurting you, the perspectives of others that you could have been holding on to that was kind of like causing a wedge between you and somebody else and having that happy ending. Now I feel like this person has started to see things from a new perspective, and with the Page of Swords, this is somebody that's like got something to say, but instead of saying it, they kind of stand off and observe from a distance. So whatever this person's observing right now, it's, again, it feels like there's that confusion within it. It's like they're still going back and forth. They're not quite sure. In that energy of, like, again, some days there's more confidence than others. It could be, again, whatever they're seeing is either causing more confidence or not. Like, they could be, you know what, I'm going to do it. Like, this was over and this was painful, but I've healed from that. I'm ready. This, like, new energy here. They could see something that kind of inspires them and gives them, like, a new way of looking at stuff. And then the next day they see something else and it's like, I don't know. So it just definitely feels like there's something that this person's looking at right now. It could be things that you're doing in your day-to-day life, or it could just be the way that they're looking at the situation between the two of you, whatever happened to lead to this. Or they could still be needing to kind of get through this, all right? I feel like this is, again, like if it was a family situation or a belief situation or a friend situation or being in a relationship somewhere else, it was like this time, you don't just cut that out of your life and then go towards something else, like, instantly. Like, there has to be a healing from that ending, too. Like, if they were married or if they were, like, arguing with their friends and their family about pursuing something with you, they're going to need to take a little bit of time after, like, saying, all right, I'm gonna chop this out of my life. They're gonna have to go and reflect and heal the wounds that they acquired from dealing with all of that stuff. And that's good. You don't want that person to just like chop things out of their life and then come running towards you in a way that they're not going to be very healthy. They're still going to have things to heal and release, and you probably had the same thing to do in your own life. So it feels like for some of you, people are like on the process of healing from that and coming out of it, and some of you, they could be getting ready to go into that process of like releasing themselves from the people around them. It definitely feels like there's a lot of stuff outside conflict that was needed to be healed from. And for some of you, they've already done it, and some of you, they're going to do it. And that's, again, this reason why they're not taking action towards you. And there's something that they're seeing that's making them kind of go back and forth. But under the surface, there is a lot of emotion there. No. My dog will not let me sit down. So I'm trying to stand. I left my other chair in my room downstairs, and I haven't got it yet. And every time I sit in this chair, he tries to sit with me, but there's no room. So I'm standing up, and he's sitting on the floor looking at me, waiting for me to sit down. And now he's coming to my leg. Go to bed. Go lay down. I've been with you all day long. Alright, so let's see what this person's feeling. Oh my god, he came out again. Look at that, King of Cups. So like I was saying, this person does have feelings for you. It may not appear like that on the surface. You may not know about it. Again, I feel like for some of you, this person could really gone within. They're not like taking a lot of action. They may not be doing a lot of things in the physical world that you can see. But emotionally, this person does have deep feelings for you that I feel are kind of bubbling up for them. And they may try to suppress it or deny it or ignore it, but they can't. It's like, you can't do that. You know, it's like it just stays there. And with the Nine of Pentacles on the bottom here, I feel like this person may see the value of you. Okay, this is the pre-Empress energy. This is somebody that is single, confident, valuable. They know their worth. This is the one that would evolve, and you could have the Ten of Pentacles with, which is the ultimate fulfillment, somebody that you could be abundant with, somebody that's going to be nurturing. Basically, the Empress is the embodiment of all the queens. So she's like that. The only thing that's missing in her life is the person that's going to share it with her. So whomever you're asking about, they do have a deep emotional connection with you, and they do see the value of you. They feel like you're somebody that could bring value to their life and value to their energy, value into their home. Yeah, we have the Three of Wands here too. So this is about waiting. Sometimes this is about waiting for your ships to come in. There's also a way of looking at it too, where this could be, you know, at that point where you're no longer waiting and going off into the distance to what you're wanting to do. And in this deck, she's holding it like she's like releasing that eagle or that hawk, which for me represents new perspective. So it feels like their feelings towards you is that you're also kind of like during the time that you've been separated from each other, during the time of this, it's almost like they feel that you've had healing as well, that you're looking at things from a new perspective. So you probably are both kind of mirroring each other. Whatever you're going through, I feel like they're going through, but you know, won't be doing it the exact same way. But I just think that this person can almost sense and feel that you're shifting your energy. So maybe in the past, you weren't in your Nine of Pentacles energy. Maybe in the past you were still kind of just waiting around and kind of heartbroken, you know, from whatever you went through here with this person. You could have been stuck within illusions and things like that. But it definitely feels like there's been healing for both people within this. And due to that, it's made you more magnetically attractive. It's made you more, like, passionate. You know, you may be going after things in your life that are giving you more satisfaction in your world. It's like you're not just sitting idly by waiting for somebody to come back. You're not just sitting around miserable and hurting. You've been taking that time out to water yourself and to grow and to heal and to let these daggers come out. So they can feel that, and this has been coming through a lot. This is also like a sexual type of energy, which the Scorpio energy brings up. It's like a desire. So there could be a heightened desire towards you right now from this person. They're just, you know, thinking about making that move towards you. And this guy is the one that would do that. You know, he's got those romantic moves. And this is that energy of having like a night of passion. So it does feel like this person, that could be kind of something that's making them go back and forth too. Like when they perceive this, especially if you're in this energy, they may feel with the Nine of Pentacles and her, for sure, that they may not be knowing where you're standing. They could be seeing things that make them wonder, like, are you single? Are you seeing somebody else? Are you, you know, what are you up to? Because this is somebody that's out and about. They're not just sitting around idly waiting for things, which again, is like they can feel that. They feel that there's been a shift in the way that you're looking at the world, or the way that you're looking at relationships and pain and all of that. So there is this feeling or this thought that they would like to take this action to come towards this magnetic energy. But if you're in this energy and they're attracted to it, they can sense that others may be attracted to it as well. All right, so what does this person want? All right, so I have the Eight of Swords and the Nine of Wands. I feel like this person is in a state of fear. But even though they're fearful or they're not seeing everything 100% right now, it's like, again, they're it's hard. Like if you're not talking to somebody, if you're not in someone's day-to-day life, you don't know exactly everything that's going on. So it's like this person is like they want to see beyond this. They don't want to give up on it, because the Nine of Wands is somebody that doesn't want to give up. It may be a burden, it may be a lot of fear, it may be a lot of stuff that's transpired here, but at the end of the day, it's like they want to see through this. They want to release themselves from whatever fear they have when it comes to taking this action and moving towards this person that they're being drawn to magnetically, the person that they're seeing this value of. And again, I feel like this person's perspective has changed too when it comes to you and when it comes to whatever's transpired here. You know, maybe in the past that these things that were outside of them, around them, heavily influenced their ability to look at this or to pursue this. And I feel like they've kind of separated themselves from that, and they're now realizing and recognizing things, but there is still fear, but they're not wanting to give up even though there is fear, because they feel that this is something big. You know, the Lovers is somebody that you are, you know, destined to connect with, somebody that you have that deep emotional bond with. It's like a twin flame, soulmate type of energy with you. So it feels like they want to make the choice to go towards that type of energy in their life. And then I have the Hermit here and the Five of Wands with the Six of Swords. So for me, this feels like they're wanting whatever conflict that they're holding on to, or whatever conflict is on, because there's some of them, they definitely still have this conflict externally. They still have those people surrounding them that could be kind of influencing things, or they could have, it doesn't have to be people, it could be things in their life. There's some sort of conflict external that they want to get rid of. And I also feel like it's like they've been in the hermit mode, they've been reflecting for some of you. For some of you, they need to. For some of you, they still need to reflect. They still need to go within and heal. But for a lot of you, I feel like they have done this, and they're ready to come out of the hermit mode and to move into calmer waters with you. But for others, it's like they're wanting to figure out how to break away from this, and that's going to require a little bit of time going within, so that can lead them out of the emotional turmoil. So it really just depends on where you're at in the story, okay? And you have to be honest with yourself about that. Like, if you know that you're still just sitting around waiting for this person to show up, if you know that you're still, you know, not in a good place, you're still holding on to a lot of pain, you haven't been doing what's right for you, if you still have a lot of people around you that are taking your energy or causing illusions in your life, then it's likely that that person does too. And if that's the case, what that person wants is to get away from that. They want to go within, and they need to reflect so that they can get to this point where they're ready to come out of it and transform, so you can go into calmer waters. But for others of you, it definitely feels like they've recognized this, they've separated themselves from it, they've been in this hermit reflective mode, and they're wanting to come out of it so that they can go into a better state with this person that they don't want to give up on. And with the Page of Pentacles here, it tells me that they want to make some sort of physical offer in the 3D. And it's a vulnerable, authentic offer. And I just dropped the sun on the floor, so I feel like, again, they want that happiness, that clarity. I'm seeing the sunflowers. So it's like they want, look at that, the next one's the Two of Cups. It's like they want to have the clarity that is needed regardless of where they're at, whether they're one that needs to break away from the people or the one that's ready to come out of that isolation. They want that clarity and that ability to make a physical offer towards their Two of Cups, their soulmate, their twin flame, the person that they're meant to work together with to build something sacred and to take that pre-empress into this empress energy. All right, so definitely a clear message here, whether you're, the person that's dealing with somebody that's got a lot of conflict externally or the one that's broken away from it. I feel like you still have, this is where you're going to end up, being here, working together in this soulmate connection, and this is what they're wanting. It's just going to take some clarity. It's just going to take them facing their fear and making some sort of move here that you can bring forward and to have that celebration and to have that reconciliation. And again, for some of you, it may mean they have to break away from a karmic partner, or they have to break away from some sort of addiction or some sort of way of thinking or whatever it was that has been the third element within this that's been keeping them from having the celebration with their person that they feel this soul connection with. So what I'm going to do is go to Vimeo and we're going to see what this person has to say, what needs to heal, and what to expect over the next 4 to 6 weeks. So if you'd like to join me, that link will be down below. If not, thank you for joining me this far. If you'd like to donate, there's a link down below. If you would like a private reading, I'm booked up until the 13th of January. If you wanted a healing session, that information is down below as well. I'm going to be making candles and blends and sprays probably sometime this week. And I channeled in something, and I have hired my dad to help me with it because I need him to create this for me. But if it comes out as I've envisioned it, I will have something available for all of you. Oh, and my new deck, I forgot, is now available. I received this deck, and it is now available. The link is down below. Also, my Counterparts Oracle is on sale till the 21st. My Starseed Oracle is on sale till the 28th. And my Desires deck is on sale till the 28th. So if you want to follow any of the links below to get these, you can do that. And yeah, this is my new Journey of Love Union Oracle. This is my first one that came, so I did make like an edit here so you can see the number. For whatever reason, when it came from the print, you couldn't see it. And there was 2 other cards that needed to be edited, but yeah, like this one got edited, that one got edited, one other one got edited, but you can go see them. If you're in my Facebook Twin Flame group, I posted a lot of the pictures in there. But if you just go click on the link to this and then click on the picture, it will show you all of the 44 cards. So thank you guys very much, and I will be doing more giveaways and all of that, so make sure you're following me on Instagram and on Facebook, and in Renee, namaste.